Studying in the UK involved a lot more than just attending my course. It cost me a bit. I had to also change my lifestyle, and to top that off, after what it took me 4 years to learn, maybe I can save you some time and jump to some important points that I wish somebody would have told me before going to university. Now, you might love university or it isn't for you. 5 main points and what you can take away from this video, and I believe that this will help you take a decision. Costs. The high cost of the UK and university made me question if this investment was truly worth it. Before you even go to this university, you need to get an idea on how much they cost you. Since you will be an international student, unless you're born here, you will be slapped over with a bigger fee than your local counterpart.
Again, international pay more money.
Yeah.
And the school will receive almost double.
Since UK students pay around £9,250 per year, international fees for students now can bump your fees and normally surpass £20,000 annually. This depends on the course and institution though. Besides those costs, you need to put in your living expenses, rent, food, transport, or any other personal cost that will make a hole in your wallet, and we just barely scratch the surface. If you were like me and you didn't have a name, goal, or anything in mind, if you want to be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, and so on, go to university. In general, that will leave you with a debt, and I'm talking a substantial one which is above £100,000, when in today's day you can have access to free information from the internet. That brings me to my next point. The power of the internet. The internet offers access to virtually all human knowledge, allowing yourself to have a self-directed learning and skill acquisition. Then it all comes down to you. How much time would you allocate for a skill? How set you are to achieve something? The power of self-directed learning has a lot of returns. Considering the high cost and challenging conditions, you can simply tap into endless resources and acquire knowledge and also skills at a fraction of the cost of the traditional education. Study, let's take an example, video editing, data analysis, plumbing, anything almost. Anything that you can think of, you can study it online or learn something. Then you have access to online books, journals, and even videos on how to, for example. If you take this route, you can continue to educate yourself without the financial constraints. You also have access to academic research papers, online courses, forums. Virtually any topic can be explored depending on your willingness and how deep you want to go with it. You have websites similar to Coursera, edX, which offer free or affordable courses, new skills from the comfort of your home. Let's say you become part of an online community. This can help you even develop a sense of belonging and can provide you with support that can be crucial for your motivation and also continuous learning. All of us, mainly or even a vast majority of people, we want to feel part or get a sense of belonging to something or have a greater goal. Similar to you having a mentor, it's very comfortable to have somebody there for you to be guided, help you and support your journey. Maybe these communities can foster that for you. Try to get alternative experiences or real-world experiences over traditional education. You can get so many hands-on experience when it comes to work. You have opportunities in London as well. Once you go and you gain some practical experience by entering the labor market or workforce, you can engage in internships, for example, or even apprenticeships. This can become another viable option. You can then build your professional network and even earn a nice, decent salary while you're learning. This practical approach similar skills and knowledge that theoretical university courses won't give you. Nonetheless, go try things. Get a promotion. Study on yourself, better yourself. But then again, I didn't know these things back then. I had to study at university and open my mind in different ways. At the end of the day, you can learn there on the job. While you are earning money and then a lot of employers can let you attend courses, they will even give you time off. They will even appreciate you more because you are bettering yourself for the job, and that shows dedication and commitment, which people nowadays lack since they want everything now and fast. And you don't have it now, and when they want it, they will get upset. People can't understand the word no. And anyway, and that brings me to my final point. Networking outside university. Once you go to university, all your teachers are gonna tell you this. You will need to know people. You need to do networking a lot. This so-called networking will help you develop your professional growth and can also occur outside of the university environment throughout internships, events, or even if you take some personal initiatives. That's what they told us. So it doesn't matter at the end of the day how good you are. If you don't know people around, you will barely get a job. And so since all the jobs have now an entry/graduate on it, they require you to have experience of around 2 or 5 years and you get paid close to minimum wage, yet the amount of work required from you is colossal and stress you're gonna be under. So rather than going to university alone and working to live, you need to go and get some hands-on experience, and bear this in mind, for 4 or 3 years depending on your course, if you're not committed as 100%, you won't get in. So let's create the last hypothesis. Even if you keep yourself busy for 4 years, you will get into that job. Because competition, my dude, it's very real in London. So this point plays a crucial role in your future. And what do I mean by that? Participate at events, go to galleries, go to charity, attend whatever workshops they're doing. Get yourself out and see what comes around. You will be surprised of what things can happen to you. One day somebody might notice you and you get lucky. But anyway, I'm not telling you to abandon your dreams and now become a bricklayer, and even though those guys make shit tons of money, I'm giving you an alternative. They could be so much better off. So, what I can tell you from my experience as a student in the UK, and particularly in London, it was fun, don't get me wrong. I learned a lot of things, I became an independent thinker, but at the cost of time and money. And I had a lot of lifestyle changes. For me, no, it wasn't the correct choice. This was my experience. I wouldn't go back. I would prefer to do something else. I'm not throwing shit on the UK government, nor the educational system here. I am grateful and thankful for my experiences because it made me think and question everything, become more assertive, and have other fancy TVs running throughout my head on a daily life. But I still believe if you are focused and know what you want to do at least, you don't need to attend a university, or at least not in the UK. You are way better off exploring alternatives such as self-directed learning, or even gaining some practical experience to entrepreneurship, or even pursuing a trade offer viable path to success. Do bear in mind that even if you study 4 to 6 months to become a, let's just say, electrician or mechanic, you'll make so much money. So bear that in mind. Doing so, you will have zero student debt and can enjoy life. Then again, this is subjective to you and what you want to do with your life. So take life by the horns and enjoy the ride.